Welcome to the deep dive. This is the place where we really try to tackle those, dense manuals, the tricky nav charts, and all those ATPL theory topics that can feel pretty overwhelming.
Yeah, we break them down, try to make them organized, repeatable, and basically exam-ready knowledge.
Exactly. So if your mission right now is mastering that critical, sometimes, well, counterintuitive world of long-haul and polar navigation, you are definitely in the right place.
For sure. Because these specific areas we're talking, the North Atlantic tracks, are really high latitudes, the polar regions, they're just fundamentally different from your standard, flying over land navigation.
Right. It's where the usual rules kind of break down.
Precisely. They fail. So pilots, planners, they have to use unique map projections, specialized charts, and really strict operational procedures.
Okay.
And our sources today, they come from the Chapter 11 material covering Atlantic and Polar Airways, those plotting charts, and the non-negotiable stuff like ETOPS, RVSM, MNPS.
Yeah.
All the acronyms.
All the acronyms indeed. So our goal for you today, listening in, isn't just to skim the surface. We want you to really internalize the key definitions, understand the critical differences between, say, map projections, and maybe most importantly, really grasp the logic behind those essential calculations that, let's be honest, are definitely going to pop up on your test paper.
Yeah, you can count on that.
We're going to try and slow down the complex bits, make sure you walk away feeling confident, ready to tackle whatever questions they throw at you. Okay, let's get into it. Let's start our climb into the high north, where things get a little, sideways. Okay, let's start with a practical application, focusing on a specific chart. En route chart 5ATHI. What's its area of operation, its sphere of influence, and why is it so vital for that high-altitude traffic?
Right, this chart 5ATHI, it's really the foundation for high-altitude polar navigation. It's designed primarily to manage the traffic flowing between Europe and North America using those Arctic routes. Its operational area is very specific. It governs flights within the Canadian Arctic Control Area. And the key levels here are flight level 280, so 28,000 feet, right up to and including flight level 390.
Got it. FL 280 to FL 390.
Exactly. So if you see an ATPL question mentioning operations in that block of airspace in the Canadian Arctic, this is the chart, this is the document setting the rules.
And within that specific airspace, the sources really hammer home the use of the polar track structure, the PTS. It sounds like it's more than just a suggestion.
Oh, definitely. It's a systematic structure. It's designed specifically to impose order on what can be a really challenging navigational environment up there.
Okay.
And the structure itself, it's designed to optimize the flow based on which way you're going. And the recommendations for when to use it, these are really time-sensitive facts that, they pop up frequently on exams.
Okay, need to know times then. What are they?
Right. So for traffic heading to Alaska that's generally westbound traffic, the recommendation is plan your flight using the PTS during the window of 1200 to 1800 Zulu.
1200 to 1800 Z for westbound.
Correct. And conversely, for traffic heading to Europe, so eastbound, the recommendation is to use the PTS between 0000 and 0600 Zulu.
Midnight to 0600 Z for eastbound.
Exactly. Sewing those specific 6-hour windows and which direction they apply to, that's essential.
Okay, got the timetable. Now, what about the structure itself? The it's made up of specific tracks, right, through certain areas.
Yeah, it's composed of two main segments. First, you've got 10 fixed tracks. These are established within the Reykjavik Control Area, the CTA. That's a key waypoint.
Okay.
Sort of in that North Atlantic Arctic transition zone.
Okay, 10 tracks in Reykjavik CTA.
And then you have 5 fixed tracks that continue on through the Bodo Oceanic Control Area, the OCA, which is further east.
Right.
So in total, those 15 fixed tracks make up the structured routes that manage that high-altitude flow over those specific areas.
Okay. So to navigate these high latitudes successfully, you obviously can't use a standard map projection. It would just distort everything near the pole.
Yeah.
Which brings us to the polar stereographic projection. If there's one set of projection properties listeners need to memorize for the ATPL, I'm guessing these are pretty high on the list.
Absolutely.
All right. Many thanks for listening to this free part of the ATPL Theory podcast. If you want to continue learning and access the full comprehensive guide, go to my Patreon at patreon.com/ATPLtheory or my Hero at herohero.co/ATPL. That is patreon.com/ATPLtheory or herohero.co/ATPL. Wishing you all the best